Okay, there we go. So let's check our audio and video here. Check, check, microphone check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So let's check our audio and video here. So we have audio, we have video. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, friends. How the heck is everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody is observing social distancing and keeping themselves healthy in this this difficult time for pretty much everybody on the planet. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that now, are we? No, my friends, we are not. We're going to talk about a new map that I have for you. That we're going to take a little spin around, a little drive around it. It's been out a few days. I only became aware of it today. It's a German map. I watched a couple of videos on it already, specifically by a guy called Benny, so that's Benny. And I also watched a version or a flyover or fly through by Farmer Bob. Both of those are on YouTube. So yeah, it's a German map. I don't know if there's an English translation for the crop types and stuff like that, or the buildings, if there's any buildings that have German labeling or English labeling. But anyways, it's easy enough to kind of get around. I mean, coming from Valleycrest Farms, which even though it's an American map, it's actually all the everything's in German. You get used to it, and you kind of learn over time, what everything means. So, version 1.2 of this map was released about 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. Now, instead of going to any quote-unquote dodgy websites or anything, I'm going to give you a link there. If you click on that link, and I check that link, it's fine. It's bug-free and virus-free. You can click on it without any issues. You click on that link there, and you can download the map directly. This is version 1.2. It's very small for a map. It's only like 510. I actually can tell you. It's just under 500 megabytes, as you can see, which is unusually small. It makes me think that this is probably a 2x map. Once I show you the map, you will notice pretty quickly that it's actually an edit of Felsbrunn. There's a lot of the assets in there that are actually from Felsbrunn, but they've rejigged them. They've moved stuff around on the map. They've altered it and whatnot. But from what I can see, it does appear to be a heavily modified edit of Felsbrunn. This map is primarily a public works map, I think they call it. Public works, so this should be like some mining construction. Public works. There are some fields on the map, not many. I don't know about animal work or anything. So there are some required mods. The link there will tell you which is which and what you need to download and stuff like that. I wasn't sure if Global Company was required, but I installed it just in case. And I kind of installed my usual set of mods like Simple IC, AdBlue, additional field info, animal pen extensions. So these are all kind of the minor little script mods that I generally use on all my maps. So there are some required mods, not many. The Volvo is a required mod. This Crampy Edit is a required mod. Obviously the map. There was an animated automatic gate thingy. So just animated object extended. So that's for so there are gates on the map that automatically open when you approach them. So that's what that is. What else do we have? I thought there was a couple more buildings in this thing. They're not showing up here. I hope they bloody will show up once I start the freaking map. So we're going to start a new farmer because we want to see what equipment you actually get. So that's the map there. My hat. Zone hammer. Give him a jacket, maybe? Accessories? No, we don't want glasses. We'll give him... I don't know. Shit. Yeah, we'll just go with that. What the hell? So hopefully the bloody mods are here. So, right, let's... We don't... So we're not gonna... So, oh, we do have it here. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of most of the mods that we actually don't need. I've got easy development in here just in case. Don't need Holmer. Don't need that bloody thing. We need simple IC. We need the Volvo. We don't need that bloody thing. Don't need Caverna. We don't need Cotton. We don't need that bloody thing or that bloody thing. We don't need the Alpine, although I wouldn't mind. I don't know. We'll leave that off. Right, let's kick in here. Mr. Cecil, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. What is going on, my friend? So yeah, this is a quota. So it's this map is made by the German guys. The German guys love their role play. You know, they love using emergency services vehicles. You know, your ambulances and your fire engines, that type of thing. So yeah, it's kind of a role playing map. It's kind of a public works map, and it's kind of a mining and construction map. The farming aspect of the map isn't quite as, you know. No, it's going to take a little bit of time for the textures to load in. Okay, so we're going to do that, but we're going to adjust our settings here. So with traffic, we're going to put on. Dirt is going to be fast. Automatic start is off. Fuel use is default. We're going to do all these off here. It's just for the purposes of reviewing the damn thing. So since we're in Europe, we're going to change it to euros. So this is the map here. Okay, as you can see here, not many fields. 25 fields. The primary focus of this map is not on farming, although there are fields. So one of the interesting things I noticed about this particular map is there is an autobahn. I'm sure you know, a motorway, so it goes along here. And the traffic move extremely fast. I mean, very, very fast. I saw a video of it, and those sons of bitches, they're flying up the freaking road. As you know, in real life, the German autobahns are, 100 plus kilometers, 120 kilometers, something like that, very, very quickly. But yeah, once you start looking around the map, you will notice that a lot of it kind of is like Felsbrunn, but reordered, moved around, that type of thing, But it's primarily a lot of the assets on the map are from Felsbrunn, but kind of rejigged, For example, this area here was on the map on Felsbrunn, right? This area down here was on the map on Felsbrunn as well, but they've added stuff to these ports so you can actually do more with them, So yeah, there is mining here, so that's a mine here. There's some things here. There is a train system on the map as well. So we're going to take a drive around. This is my first time looking at it. So you have your standard fruit types. I didn't hear anything about whether this was precision farming ready. I don't know. There was no mention of it in the patch notes. So this is version 1.2. But yeah, just standard crops really, And pretty much everything needs to be plowed by default, which isn't that unusual. I actually kind of like that. I think if you're starting a map, you need to do the work, as it were, So fruit types, yeah, just standard fruit types. So let's take a look at our. So there are additional others. So I can show you this here. So you have so as some of these are in German, so you're going to have to be. Oh, you actually spotted. Well, Asus released the press release today, whereby they said that the prices of their graphics cards were going to increase in 2020. So they had a the 3080s and 3070s and 3090s. So they had one graphics card, for example, a 3080. Its original price was 879. It's now increased to 1,200 and something. It's very, very serious price increases across the board on graphics cards. And if Asus do it, you can guarantee that every other graphics card manufacturer will follow suit. So my advice to people is, if you can get a graphics card, you need a graphics card, and get one, I would advise you to buy it now, even if the price is slightly inflated, because it's going to get worse. So yeah, so we have a lot of mining products now. These are in German, as far as I know. So Enrobi, Ballast, Beton, Concast, Terrier, Gravier, So, but you'll get used to what these are eventually. You'll be able to find out the English translation of these. I mean, I already know some of these already. So another focus of this map here is as I said, role playing. And to that end, you have a very, very large fire station here. So you start at the fire station. I want to speed up first. That's what I want to bloody do. And I want to give myself a shit ton of money. How about I don't know, 10 million. 10 million. Oh, well, okay, a million. So yeah, here's your. This is where you start off with. So there is a helicopter pad here, ready, right? Which means that if you wanted to get a helicopter mod, you could put it here, because there are pretty helicopters out there. You could open the freaking door, go inside. Go around. So there's a lot of probably little stuff in here that you can you can explore. This is oh, Lord have mercy. So yeah, this is your main kind of. I'm gonna freaking assume that all this shit works. I bloody well hope so. So, and the colors change as well. See that? Watch this again. So it goes red. And then the other ones are green. That's cool. I like that. Good quality in here, actually. I like the fact that the sun shines in here as well. It's actually quite good quality. All your work gear, So here's the other one here. So yeah, you've got 8 bays here for shit. So that's your station there. It's large, It should have no problem fitting in any amount of service vehicles. I've showed off emergency service vehicles before, so you guys know what. Oh, what's this? I don't know what that is. And it's following me around. I wonder what that is, I wonder. So this is the back of it. You have a ramp here as well. I don't know what this is. There's nothing here when I click on it. Thank you very much, John. Appreciate that. There's some kind of emergency warning thing. So I don't know what that is. So as I said, a lot of this is going to look familiar to you guys as Felsbrunn, because he's used a lot of the assets, especially like the town and stuff, But he's changed things around, he's moved things around, that type of thing. But it definitely will feel familiar to you guys. I mean, there, right, that's right there, that's Felsbrunn. I mean, it doesn't get more Felsbrunn than that, my friends, does it? And if you look at the top there, that whole mountain range there is frickin' Felsbrunn. So, you know, this is going to look very, very familiar. But he has rejigged things. You know, he's moved shit around. And he's probably kind of extended the you know, he's probably extended things as well. If that makes sense. So I just want to go up here just to confirm that this is what I think it is. So yeah, it is. So it's quite literally the same as Felsbrunn. But what I can do is I can give you a little view here as well, you know. So yeah, there's more traffic on the map. You know what? Because this is a kind of a you know, a mining construction / public works map, the fact that there's cement mixers you know, driving around now makes a hell of a lot more sense. You know? So you kind of see it there. You know, the map borders are going to be done properly, I would say, because, well, it is based on freaking Felsbrunn. Shit. So let's take a look at the other side. That's what I wanted to do. So you can get a good, nice map. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So you can see down here there's some construction shit. There's the city center there. There's more construction here. I said, this is going to look very, very familiar to people. There is a train on the map. So this is one of the required mods. So they, you know, you have to, when you download the map, you kind of have to download certain mods. And this is one of them, the Volvo. Right? This is another one. So you get the man truck and this tipper thingy. So these are kind of required. So again, what would you do with this stuff? Well, you know, I've shown off mining construction stuff. If you're big into your mining, you know, if you want to, so I can already tell you that bloody bucket is not connected. No. Yeah, I knew that. Look at this shit. That freaking bucket is not connected. That's a bug already, I can tell you right off the bat. There doesn't seem to be collisions on this thing either. Jeez, you would think that they would choose a better bloody, you know, mod to use. One that isn't bugged. So yeah, you have your bucket here of Erdi, which is I don't know, shit. You'll get used to what each bloody you'll get used to what each material type is like in time. You know, if you're playing it. Ah, shit. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do it frickin' again. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Give me a second here, people, and I get my act together. I'm not used to these kind of vehicles. That's a little bit better. I think we're on course now. There we go, people. You get the idea there. You get the freaking idea. All right, so that type of thing. All right, so you know you have to clean all this shit out. You know, and you're probably gonna have to bring it to somewhere else. You know, that type of thing. So early is probably that's probably soil. You know, I would assume that would be soil. You know. And then you're gonna bring this shit to some other site. So there's, you know, they have some warning things. So you have another little area here that you'll probably dig out. You have a construction site over here. So you'll probably drop, you know, stuff off here, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, they've heavily modified Felsbrunn. So this is the these are the two required mods. They are more or less just kind of, I don't know, rebranded, repainted. Maybe the fill types have been adjusted on this thing as well, you know. So in new farmer mode, you get the man TGS, you get the large grain solo. So these are that's a required mod. That's a required mod, and you don't get that much. So these are the only. These are, you have to download these. These are two required mods here. Pretty much everything else is more or less, well, it's base game essentially. So in the spirit of the map, since we're in Germany, I decided to get myself a German police car. Is that? Policia? That's not right. That's not German, is it? Is that German? I don't know if that's correct. Policia, isn't that Italian? No, that's freaking. Is that Polish? Hold on a second. That's why I downloaded this one. So I kind of have have an alternative here. So this should be bloody LS19 beautiful pictures on Instagram. Jesus, I hate this branding shit that these people do. So shall we go for a spin on the Autobahn? Or the high-speed motorway? There is one. So look at this. I mean, this is totally freaking Felsbrunn. Identical. Look at this shit. Totally Felsbrunn. And here's the starting area. You're starting here's your starting area, right? You know, when you start Felsbrunn. Well, he's modified this, as you can see. So he's put down these buildings here. These are probably here in new farmer mode on Felsbrunn, I think. See this? So a lot of these fields are going to be very, very familiar. So let's check out this freaking Autobahn. Oh! Oh! Ah, Jesus Christ, dude, come on. Oh, god damn it, people, look at this. I'm only 2 minutes into... Ah, lads. That's terrible. That's just bad driving right there, look at that. I don't know. What am I going to do, chat? no options on this thing. So there's no working lights. Oh! Oh, God have mercy. Is it branded in the XML? Probably. Yeah, I don't like this kind of branding shit, you know. There's no freaking lights in this thing. I thought there'd be... No, there's lights on the top of this thing, but there's no... Hold on a second. Is there any simple IC in this thing? So let's go this way this time. So yeah, there's the he's put some new signs here. Look, see what he's done there? He's kind of closed this area off. So it's definitely a 2x map, I think. It's too small to be a 4x. So that's new. See that shit there? All the pipe work. So what you'll do is that dirt that you collect, you're going to fill in all this stuff. You know what I mean? That type of thing. And you'll probably get paid then as well. So this whole area here is sectioned off here. Oh, Jesus. There's something wrong with this bloody car. Oh, my God. Okay. Lord have mercy. I don't know. There's something very dodgy about that car. It doesn't seem to drive right, you know. It flips over very, very easily. Oh, there's a collision on that. That's what I wanted to check. My live stream is frozen. If you want to, I don't know, refresh it, JB. Did the live stream actually go down? Shit. I haven't had that before. Let me know how that goes. So yeah, the signs are destructible now. They weren't destructible. Were these signs destructible on Feldspar, the original version? Because if I remember correctly, these signs were not destructible on Feldspar, the original version. So does anybody know just offhand if that's... Does anyone remember? Because I remember driving through all these signs on Feldspar. I know they're destructible. See that? So that's changed, I think. So where's this freaking Autobahn that I keep talking about? Oh, here we go. Here's the Autobahn. Oh. So this area here is blocked off as well. So here we go, people. Here we freaking go. Here's the Autobahn over here. Oh, there we go. Look. Oh, shit. Okay, let's get onto the Autobahn. Look at this. So that's a major freaking change. Oh, Jesus, look at the traffic. It's insane. Look at this traffic. Look how quick this shit is. Woohoo! Oh, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, Germany. Oh, I can't drive straight. So that's the end of the map there. So they'll just disappear, as you can see. So let's go for a full loop, shall we? So yeah, this is the Autobahn here. So this will be all new here. So you still have your factories and stuff over there. Oh, easy does it, people. Oh, god damn it. There's a cement truck in my way. Do you ever see that chase scene in The Matrix You know, when they're driving with the Matrix and stuff like that, you know? So that's what kind of feels like here at the moment. I look like I'm in the Matrix. Some texture glitching there. I don't know if you saw that. So this kind of goes up one side and it'll disappear again. It's quite long. I think they said it was 2 kilometers long, you know, in the game. But the see how fast the traffic move in this thing? Jesus. It actually, you know what? I'll give it credit for the performance, the FPS performance is really good. It's a solid 60. I've had no, issues or performance problems or anything. Very, very solid 60. So she ends up here. Yeah, and then she just disappears there. And, you know, you get the idea there, people. You get the idea. Ah, shit. God damn it. F in chat. So there's a train on this thing as well. Maybe I'll switch to trains. Let's take a look at the train ride. We'll go around for a spin. So you can get a, you know, kind of a view. So there's construction there. So they've definitely, you know, a lot of it is Felsbrunn, but they have edited it, you know. I'm not entirely sure if this train here has been edited, if it has any more carriages than the previous one, you know, on the original Felsbrunn. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, the undulations and rocks and, you know. It's obviously very, very pretty to look at. So you can still do your farming if you want to, you know. Now, what I'm hoping to try and get a sense of is whether this is a 2x or a 4x map. My sense is it's a 2x map, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It could be 2x. So we just go for a spin around this map. So yeah, this, I mean, it came out a few days ago, but I wasn't aware of it. You know, and then I kind of spotted it on the quote-unquote dodgy websites. It did look very nice and interesting. As a kind of an edit of Felsbrunn, it's actually really nice. And it should work or run and perform fairly good, you know. So behind that tree line there will be your map edge. Here is your mining, here's your mine area there, see that? So that's all new there, the mine area. Okay, so that train didn't want to stop. I tried to slow down the train, but she was not having it. So yeah, she's I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a different train system than what there was at Felsbrunn? I'm not sure. I can't remember, to be honest. Do you think they kept the train system identical, or has it changed? I just can't tell. I will have to, you know, kind of replay Felsbrunn to kind of get a sense of it here. So there's your BGA. That BGA should be very probably identical to what is on Felsbrunn. They've definitely changed things around here, though. I mean, that whole area behind there of the Autobahn is totally new. You know, definitely all new that stuff is. So what they could have done is, so we have automatic barriers. What they could have done is they could have taken the base Felsbrunn map and then, yeah, the outside border edges. So let's just say that this is Felsbrunn, right? Here. They could have expanded it outwards from here, you know? So this could be all like the new area to make it a 4X, that type of thing. But I like what I see so far. It's very pretty. A lot of this is most definitely from Felsbrunn, though. There's your shop area there. So I guess this would have been what, Port Southwest or something down here? That area there, that port area. That bridge looks very familiar. I wonder if there's a second train on this map. There seems to be 2 train lines. I wonder if there's a second train. So that's a full round. I think this is a 2x map. I don't think that is. I don't think that's 4x. Get our tried and trusted JCB. So I'm trying to get a sense of what has changed on this map. You know, what they've done to it. You know, I said the fact that it's only 500 megabytes. I mean, it's definitely not 4x. It just can't be large enough for it. You know. Lots of grass area here if you want to choppity chop chop. I'm assuming the map board is going to be around here somewhere. Huh. Well, maybe I'm wrong. You know what? If this was Felsbrunn, right here would be your map border. Right here, people. You wouldn't be able to go past this. So, you know what? This could very well be 4x. As I said, this could have been your map border here on Felsbrunn, and he expanded it out. You know, that type of thing. But, I don't believe you could do that on Felsbrunn. You know what? Just to refresh my memory. Just give me a second, guys. Just so I know what the hell I'm talking about here. Let me just load up Felsbrunn. Let's just put in Felsbrunn just so I can remind myself. It's been a very long time since I played Felsbrunn. So let's just remind our brains. Just to see what Felsbrunn was actually like. So, yeah. So that is right. So yeah, you get this shit. So pretty much on New Farmer mode, where you start here is all these buildings are identical to what the other guy has. Yeah, it bloody well is. So we're gonna go drive in the exact same direction where we were. So if there's nothing over this hill here, then the map has been extended. Now if I can't get past this area here, so there is something over here. Could be wrong, could be wrong. Economy happy. I am wrong, people. I am wrong. Okay. So he's definitely made some bloody changes to it. Especially with the Autobahn. So what did he take out, I wonder? I'm going to have to put a PDF side by side or something and then take a look at it that way. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look at the PDF and see can I compare them side by side. See what they look like. So mining construction there, as you can see. That should... Oh, that's a hard collision there, that thing. Jesus. So yeah, he's definitely put... he's just changed those signs there. They were not like that on the original Felsburn map. So he's added this. Don't know what that is either. Maybe you come in here and cut down the log, you know, the logging or something. I don't know. There's definitely something there. Some logging area over there. Kind of a wooded area here. Don't know if this has been added or not. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, there's quite a bit of Felsburn that I never actually, you know, I never played Felsburn to a point where I was very, very familiar with it. You know, the map itself. Happy Inspire, how are you? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. You're doing well. But so far, I have nothing negative to say about this map. Nothing. As edits go, it's actually really nice. And this is a very this is a long ass windy steepy road here. Very picturesque, you know. Looks great to drive around, you know. Another kind of wood area there if you want to chop that down. So here's your mining area here. You have field there. So this is the huge mining area. I mean, that's pretty freaking substantial. Don't know how he did that, but he's taking a big ass chunk of the friggin' map there. Yeah, that shit is huge. Look at this. Let's go down there. Take a look at it. It's going to be your map edge up here. So there should be a collision. I'd be kind of pissed off if I could fall off the map here, but we'll see. So he should have a collision somewhere around here to stop you falling off the map. And he bloody well doesn't. Holy shit. He bloody well doesn't, you know. Good Lord, man. Can I? Oh, a second. Can I fall off the map here? Whee! I did it eventually. Jesus, look at this. So yeah, just be careful of that. I wish he had put a collision there. So it's just my opinion. But if I was, if I was a map maker, which I'm not, but if I was a map maker, I'd put a invisible barrier right here, along this tree, along this line here. That would prevent anybody, an idiot like me, driving up and falling off the map. That's just me. I'm not a big fan of maps that have shit like that, where you can just fall off maps. I much prefer maps that have, invisible walls to where you can only, go a certain distance. So this should be an automatic gate. See that automatic? See the gate open there? So I have an automatic gate script mod that you can download. So you can mine all this shit here. I don't know what all this crap is. It's probably, I don't know, sand or gravel or cement or something along those lines. It's some kind of product, I'm sure. So yeah, you can bring your vehicles in here. There's probably a few 100 million liters of crap in here, that you can mine out. Bring your excavators and your dump trucks and you can dig the crap out of it. At least I think so. I'm not seeing any product where I'm supposed to pick it up. I don't know. Maybe when you buy the land it spawns in or something. Maybe that stuff there. I don't know. You kind of get the idea there. Nice windy road, Fun to drive around, Interesting, a very interesting map to actually drive around, Automatic gate again. Destructible signs. So here's your do a bit of logging in this map as well if you wanted to. Not a huge amount of logging, but it is there. You plant your own forest if you wanted to. We're definitely going to be getting some Felsburn vibes in this map, though. Oh, whoa. There we go. So the fact that there's cement trucks on this map actually makes sense now. It never made a lick of sense in the original Felsburn map. You'd see freaking cement trucks driving around, and what the hell? Sales point here. That was bad driving. The map looks very full. There's a lot of objects on the map for such a small file size. I mean, 500 megabytes isn't that big for a map, I mean, shit. One of the maps I have, which is Valley Crest Farms, that's 1.8 gigabytes. I don't know if I've driven up this road already. We're just going to take a spin around regardless. I probably have, you know. Bloody well have. So yeah, it appears that we're kind of going around in circles. So bear with me once I get my get back to where I wanted to go. So yeah, there's quite a few roads. There's a fairly extensive road network on this thing. Here's a sawmill area. Don't know whether there's a bus stop here though. I would assume all this shit works. So yeah, there's quite a few objects on the map, you know, for such a small file size. And it runs very, very well. I've had no FPS problems on this thing. I haven't seen any obvious glaring bugs either. That's another thing. But yeah, she's definitely very, very pretty to drive around. Do have fields here, as you can see. That's the grass field there. Plow all those together if you want to. Let's see what's up here, shall we? So once again, that's the map edge there. It'll fall off the map there. You don't want to do that. See, can I get down out of here? Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Well, that's one way to get down off that bloody hill, isn't it? Just fall. Shit. This is bad driving, people. Bad driving. Now how am I going to get out of here? So there's a barrier there. Can I get over that? Oh, God damn it. The gods. Shit. See, this point there. Filling station here. That looks familiar. That area there, that looks nice. Very nice to drive around this map, you know? It looks really, really good. I definitely won't get bored with it. It's another one of these things here. See, I don't know what these are. Because when I go on them, nothing happens. I don't know. There's obviously a reason for that shit. So you're supposed to do something with these, you know. Dig it out or move material or something. So here's your kind of your I guess your train silo thingy. Sales point here as well. Shite. So yeah, it definitely feels like a 2x map. It's a big 2x, if that makes sense. You know? It's a big 2x map. So the only thing I think he should have done here, see this mountain? See the way this, I mean, that looks stupid, doesn't it, really? You see the way the traffic goes in and out there? He should have made it like this. So where they just disappear off the map. See the way he's done it like that? So watch this. So he's kind of extended it out here, look. I think he should have done that a little bit differently. I just don't like the way those cars just kind of go through the wall there. I think it looks really, really fake and stupid. I definitely like the idea of the Autobahn, but I don't know, personally I would have done it a bit better. We have a Lidl? I don't know if that's correct. Lidl? Ledley? Automatic gate again. Okay. Not sure what this is. Well, you can put stuff in here. You could store your vehicles here. That's a filling point. And it works. So yeah, you can probably, I don't know, you can store your vehicles in this area. I wonder if there's a sales point around this area. There's something markers there. That's there for a reason, I would assume. He's not going to put this shit here unless, you know, I don't know. Some kind of drop-off area or something? Maybe a sales point? So the traffic is much slower here on the... Oh, Jesus. That is just... Wow. I'm not driving very well today, my friends. So this area should look familiar. This should be kind of the city center of Felsbrunn along here. That's a filling station as well. Jeez, a lot of filling points in this map. Huh? Bloody lot of them. I wonder if this opens. I thought there might be a repair point or something around here somewhere. So you can see all the adjustments he's made here. Look at all the construction stuff he has over here, look. All this is brand new, all this kind of stuff here. Scaffolding, that type of thing. So there's your main shop area. That hasn't really changed. Your repair point. This should all be identical. That lake is identical. See that lake there and the fields behind it? These fields over here are identical. Hey, Mouse. How are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. Your main farm area here is identical. So all this shit here is all identical. There's no difference to Felsburn. You can drive up to the mountaintop there, I guess. Same as Felsburn. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can get up there. Have you taken a look at this mouse? Have you taken a look at this mouse? Have you taken a look at this map, Mr. Mouse? Is that water tower new? I don't remember this water tower here. Is that new? I don't remember this thing on Felsburn. What do you guys think? Did he put this in here? I think he might have. I don't remember that shit. I don't know why he put that in there. Big grass areas here. You can't buy anything individually? What the hell? You can only buy these things? So you own the whole bloody thing by default? What the hell? Yeah, it looks like a Felsburn edit. Quite a good one. You own the whole bloody thing by default. What the frick? Oh my god. And of course you can't, because there's placeable objects on the Mac, you can't sell it. So, and I own these, and you need these. You don't need the other ones. You definitely need the others. Let's see. Oh shit. You can't buy the individual sections. Jesus, I didn't. Wow. That's. I don't get the logic of this. I really don't. Why would you do it like that? Why can't you buy the individual bloody fields? If you want a frickin' farm, you have to buy the whole thing for 22.5 million. That doesn't make sense to me. And then these areas here, you can buy these. You can buy the Autobahn. Look at that. The road. Buy that. Buy that. I don't understand this map. Someone please explain it to me. Jesus. Okay. So how are you gonna get? I know you own it by default, but that just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. I mean, what's the incentive then? Why do you want to play the map if you own the whole bloody map? Why would you want to play it? So yeah, she's definitely are good at it. You know, I'm not saying the map is bad. It's definitely not bad. It's actually very very good, very nice. It's the frame rate is flawless. 60 solid 60, no FPS issues whatsoever. Just a few little creative decisions that I personally don't agree with, but I'm sure it makes sense to the map makers. You know, I just don't understand it myself because it's the map probably isn't intended for me. Um, this is, this is a role playing map. It's probably not a farming map, even though there are fields. This is probably intended for people for role playing type stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I see there's that little red sign again. I just think that why could they not have just allowed you to buy individual sections of the map as normal? That would give you if you wanted to just farm on the map, just normally farm without doing all the role playing or any of the the mining and construction stuff. You could play it as just a normal farming map and have a different version of Felsbrunn. But they've made that kind of impossible since you own the entire bloody map by default. There's no incentive for you to work, to farm, because you own everything. I just don't just. Oh, you son of a bitch! Did you get his number? God damn it! There's no incentive to farm now. You know. But again, clearly the map isn't intended for me. I just think it's a wasted opportunity. That's all, because it is a really really nice map. Now, could you edit that? I suppose you could. But I mean, I don't personally have the technical knowledge to do it, but I suppose someone could edit the map where you can, but then again, you'll have to, the mini map would have to be split up into sections, viable pieces. I'm trying to get across the bloody road, but there's no gaps in the barrier here for me to skip over to the other side of the road. Bloody hell. So you can see how quickly these traffic are moving. I mean, he's super fast. Look, so I'm at 45 and this dude is belting it down the road. He must be going at 70, this dude. Look at this shit. Jesus, this thing's fast. So this road here is apparently it's 2 kilometers. I'm trying to find a freaking section that I can get to the other side of the bloody autobahn here. But there's nothing, there's no way to exit. Right, now, can I get over the other side here? So get onto it there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, bloody driving. Can I skip over here and get to the opposite side? So I want to see the other side of this map. I can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, got little towns in the distance as well. I would hope that those light up at night time. Suppose we could check it later on. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at it at night time. See what she looks like. Yeah, she does, but she doesn't illuminate the kind of light that, you know, that the lighting is a lot better now on the Alpine map, for example. Yeah, it does illuminate. So you have a road here. It's a nice area here. Oh. Yeah, very nice area there. Look at that. I like how he's done that. A nice area here to just kind of chill and relax, you know. Go for a walk. Take your dog for a walk, whatever. I don't think that's intended for me. It's probably intended to stop the bloody cars from driving down there, but you know, whatever. So yeah, he's definitely changed the fact that the collisions now are on the signs and stuff. I think this is all new as well. Pretty sure it is. I don't remember any of this. Do you guys from Felsbrunn? I remember that section over there, but I don't remember this. This is new. So yeah, I remember this section here, right? But this is new. So I wonder, is this section here? Has he just expanded? You know, has he for example, here would have been the original, right? The map edge here. So has he just extended the map edge outwards? Do you think that's what he's done there? So he's using more of the map than the... So it's not actually a 4x map. He's just using more of the border areas compared to what Giants did, if that makes sense. I don't see any sales point here. So there's something here again. I don't know what these things are. What is this shit? I don't know. Clearly you're supposed to do something there, but there's no sales point or anything. You can't hop into that barge. Otherwise you'd be able to tab to it. That is definitely a new area there. Do like the ships going up and down though. Again, I think this... My only major criticism of this map is this shit here. That's stupid. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this crap. Why could he not just design a bloody tunnel? He did all this work on the frickin' map, adding stuff. Why couldn't he add a frickin' tunnel? I mean, how bloody hard could it be, like? I mean, you landscaped and you put all this work into all this area here. You couldn't put in a frickin' tunnel to give you a bit of a realism. Instead of cars just magically appearing out of nowhere. Look at this shit. Oh. Ah. Look at this crazy shit, man. I love it. Now look at what Giants did. So this is the original map. And you just, you know, you'll just disappear into the ether, you know? Magic. Watch, look. And he'll just go around the corner and he'll just magically disappear. Well, he turns around. He turns around. That's hilarious. Right, so let's take a look up here, shall we? So another gas station. Not a lot of bloody gas points on this map. Bloody Germans like their diesel or something. BGA. Should be identical to what you have on Felsbrunn. Should be zero difference. That area there should be identical again to what's on Felsbrunn. There should be a sales point around here as well, if memory serves. It's taken away a lot of the barriers to make it easy to get in here now, though. Should be a freaking sales point around here somewhere. So there was one on this area. He's taking it out. There's another sales point down here somewhere. He may have taken out a sales point. I don't see it. Because there was definitely a bloody sales point down around this area on the original Felsbrunn. Cash point there. But oh shit, this thing has frickin' the traffic the penalty traffic thingy. What do you call it? God damn it. See, you got flash for too much driving MPH. So it's got speeding tickets on this frickin' map. That's awesome. Very cool. Where the hell is the speeding thingy? Yeah, there's speeding cameras on this thing. That's excellent. Very nice. I got $264 I got charged for that shit. Yeah, so you're supposed to drive slowly in this shit. Screw that. I got places to be, baby. I've got 23 million in the freaking bank, 24 million, so I'm kind of okay for cash. So what do I think of this map? It's pretty good. You know, I like it. You know. Any kind of issues that I have with it are just my own kind of personal, you know, gripes. You know, there's nothing majorly negative to say about the map. The fact that you own the entire map is just a personal thing. You know, people will might agree with that. You know, I just think for someone like me, if I was to come on and play this map, I would just prefer to be able to buy each individual piece of land, you know. So, you know, it give me an incentive to farm, build up my money, you know. And then maybe later on go into the mining construction stuff. Once I get some money together, you know, that type of thing. But that's just a personal preference thing, you know. Not everyone cares about that, you know. There are people who be playing this map purely for the, you know, the role playing or the public works aspect of this map, who don't give a shit about, you know, farming, you know. So but I don't have anything massively negative to say about the map. The performance, the frame, the FPS of it is bang on perfect. Solid 60 throughout, no issues. I haven't spotted any major bugs or problems. You know, floating trees or stuff that doesn't work. Of course, I haven't tested everything, but you get the idea. It is a nice map. Very, very nice map. It is only 500 megabytes, so it should be it's not going to take up much space in your. I would imagine this is very well optimized for lower end graphics cards. So if you're on PC, it is only PC. But if you're on PC, you may not need a you may not need an RTX 3090 to play this map. Let's put it like that. But yeah, I like this. I really genuinely have nothing negative to say about this map. I really don't. And as you know, I'm super hypercritical of shit like this. You know. I guess the only negative thing I could say is I wish he had created tunnels for the autobahn so the cars just kind of disappear into the ether as it were. But other than that, it's absolutely fine. So I'm going to give you the link again, my friends. So you don't have to be going into any dodgy websites or that's the official link there. And it's a high-speed connection as well, so you can download it super fast. There are additional mods required, but if you read it, so it'll auto-translate into English. So just follow the instructions and you'll be fine. There are a few additional mods to download, but they're quite small. There's nothing, you're probably maybe looking at 550, maybe 600 megabytes total to get this up and running. That's nothing, really. I mean, shit, Valley Crest Farms is freaking nearly 2 gigabytes, So yeah, there you go, my friends. That's what's this shit called again? Königsberg VAP version 1.2, 200,000 subscribers special. I like it. I like it. I think it's a nice map. It's got a lot of potential. Will I play the map? Probably not. Why wouldn't I play the map? It's too similar to Felsbrunn. Even though they've made substantial edits, but it's too similar to Felsbrunn. They've clearly used a substantial amount of Felsbrunn, objects and things. It is essentially a Felsbrunn edit. I was never a big fan of Felsbrunn to begin with. This version of the map is better than the original Felsbrunn. It is. I think it's more playable and better to look at than the original Felsbrunn. But it is essentially a Felsbrunn edit. Another reason I wouldn't play it is it's because it's 2x. I like my 4x maps, so that's the thing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just me personally. That's just if someone's to ask me, okay, well, you've looked at the map, you like it, but would you play it? So as I said, if I was asked that question, I'd say no, I wouldn't play it. And as I said, it's just too similar for me to Felsbrunn. So there you go, my friends. That's that. As I said, give it a shot out there. You've nothing to lose by downloading this map and making your own, judging it yourself, and making your own, forming your own opinion is the word I was looking for. Form your own opinion. Reasonable amount of sales points, not huge. Would be nice if we could get some English translations. Other than that, So I don't have my mod folder. So I've taken up my Alpine Farming folder. So I don't have that installed. So what I did was I started a brand new mod folder. So what you see here are just my, the basic kind of starter mods. you know, the DLC and just the mods to get it up. So none of these mods are my you know, my Erlengrat mods. So it's not like I could just switch over to Erlengrat, you know, because I don't have those mods installed. So, my friends, what we're going to do is, I may do a little bit of farming, but I'm going to take a break, you know, get something to get a cup of tea, stretch my legs, that type of thing. So yeah, I'll end the stream here, and I'll come back maybe in a half hour, an hour. You know, if you don't see me, you know that I just lost interest or whatever. But hopefully, you know, I'll pop back on a little bit later on. But yeah, there you go. That's a little bit of a map tour there. Uh, nice map, nice map. All right, we're coming up to 90 minutes. I think we're going to end the stream there, my friends. So listen, thank you all very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. And God willing, we shall see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.